Good evening, and it will be posted, of course, in the morning. So, good morning to you. It will be posted on Monday morning. I want to make announcement that we will try it with Cheryl to do videos on Mondays, live stream, and Wednesdays live stream. That way I will have more time for myself and my husband on Sundays. Otherwise, I'm always waiting to the time that he's laying in the bed and I can do videos. So hopefully that way I can have my Sundays off and do videos on Monday before I will go to work. So please look for me on live stream. To go to community section when is my website, and then there is live stream. So if you want to be on at 11 o'clock and ask questions, you can do that way, or later on you can watch the video. I was watching the results from the last moment. So Mark Kelly from Arizona, there is projected winner, but Nevada and Georgia still, will have to give us the results. So Georgia, it will be on January 6th. A lot of waiting time, and I will have some questions about that. Okay. And Lynette triplet. So there was a red wave after all? No, I never said anything about red wave or blue wave. Somehow I was avoiding those comments, so looks like they will be winning on Democrat side, and it is big hope. I'm still hoping that those 2 seats in Senate will still go to Democrats, so it will be better side. When I saw in the previous video with Cheryl standing in the bus, that double bus connected with very iffy floor. You can't really stay on the middle of the floor. You have to be on the front or back, but never just in the middle. So I said, it will be 50-50. I think it might be a little bit more, because I was looking from the movement was in front of me, not behind me. So the floor that is kind of, it can catch your shoes if there is some bump. So you have to be very cautious not to step on that platform that is moving. So that will be, I think Democrats will be winning. That's comment for the previous, but it was still nice to know that it will be so close. So that one, I never was promising anything like that. I felt bad, but I didn't felt on the right side to give you some promise, and then it wouldn't be. So sorry that I was not giving you that extremely optimistic, or some people were saying that the red wave is coming, and that was even more scary. So I was keeping my mouth shut about those waves. And Yetta Lloyd, can you pull cards on the run of race in Georgia between Raphael Warnock and Hershal Walker? No. Hershal Walker. And Walker, he actually admitted that he has problem with controlling his anger. There was a time that he was holding gun to his wife. I don't know how he can be even close to the Senate in that situation. They should check him for some mental problems, not, not to let him to run. And the other, when I closed my eyes and I was checking how that will go, I saw a little baby, the way that we were taught as a kid, that the baby are brought by strokes. So I think the little baby will knock him off because he told two of his girlfriends to dismiss the babies, the pregnancies. So hopefully that will be playing some role and he will not be the winner. Hopefully that's the case. I will pull 3 cards. Somehow I feel that baby will win, or those 2 babies will win against him. Women. Women will be voting for their own security against him. So many are angry and they will be standing away, Queens of Swords, Angel of Swords, standing for protection of security for women. So he will not get the status of being a senator. Carla Lee, and I have to watch for that. I went to repair to Best Buy. They think that they fix. I was checking. The video was today 30 minutes, so was okay, but I don't trust it yet. I have to be careful. And Carla Lee, if DeSantis is running for president in 2024, his scandal won't be serious enough to prevent him from running. Well, everything is possible in the Republican world. They don't have any scruples. Unless he will be a gay, they might be problematic because they don't like, nice guys. So that might be a bigger problem than the guy who was asking for abortion, his girlfriends. I'm just kidding, for entertainment only. And I said that he will be running DeSantis for government and he will win because I saw him taking a shower with the money. So coins will be coming on his head and the money is so important in the elections. So I said that he will be a governor. But I saw him as well when I was asked if he will be running for president. I saw him as a peacock, beautiful feathers, full colors, and then he lost the feathers. And then he looked like a chicken. So there is some way that, and now we know that Trump is telling him, blackmail him officially, that he is going to tell the truth about him, and only DeSantis and DeSantis' wives knows. Yeah, so there is a new beginning, new journey for DeSantis. He has to watch. Still, he will have tons of money, security, financial, and he will be doing good choices. So for himself, and that way he might be nominated. He has to fight with Don and Don. It will be great to watch. I wouldn't mind to watch that fight between 2 of them. DeSantis is not a fighter. Don, on another hand, Don is my old name for Donald, or 45, so he will be fighting. And so this is that. Neptune's other daughter, thank you. Will America ever get a stimulus check? We really need one. And I saw a book about Robinson Crusoe from when we were kids in school. We had to read that one, and I think it will be like waiting for the ship to come and save us. So it will be for the rescue, waiting for the rescue. I'm not promising it will be very fast, because I think it was quite a few years, about 25 years, that he was on the island and surviving. But I'm not saying that it will be that long, because time is never. So that will be something that Democrats will be thinking about this. They will be criticized by Republican. It's symbol of waiting for the ship. Look at that. And the Democrats will do good choices, so they will be helping. Republicans will be blaming, but as long as they are not completely in power, then it's great. Heather McKinley, can you do some Canadian content in regards to our government and where we are heading? He did. And I don't like to talk about Canadian politics, because I have a store and I was witnessing people coming, especially men's, but there was women's too, and they will be upset with me because there is a lot of Trump supporters in Alberta. So I'm trying not to, but I think I said there will be some rules under the scrutiny of Supreme Court, because I saw the building of Supreme Court. So there will be, and it will be probably not a fast forward thing. So there will be some work in progress related to some women will be controlling the situation. Angel of Justice will be watching. Of course, if it's Supreme Court, that's the angel that will be watching how the outcome will be, and it will be a nice surprise for us. So no, there will be things that will be taken care of in Canadian government. We don't want them to take too much sample from USA government, and hopefully the feathers will be cut shorter for our politicians. It's never too bad for them to have a short haircut, because they would love to do shortcuts, and we don't let them to. We are just hoping that that's not the case in Canada. They are doing. Joanne Wenger, your thumbs up icon has disappeared. I don't know why, because I still have a lot of thumbs ups. But please, if you are losing your thumbs up, please check it out. And I noticed that YouTube did something like before, when I posted video with Hershal, it will be under videos. Now it is on another page, so you will have to go to live. That will be harder to see maybe, and that's the reason I'm saying that I will do the experiment and see how that will be, if people will be aware that I'm doing the live streams, because Wednesdays you are so aware, but so they are making some changes. Marlene H., tell me the history of your Mona Lisa painting. She loves my art. Behind me there is Mona Lisa, and oh gosh, I have. Okay, that's the one. Sorry. And I painted her. I never took any painting lessons. Maybe one afternoon for toe painting. And there was no YouTube yet, so I was mostly watching some painters on TV. And that way I was discovering that I can do this lifetime. In the previous lifetime, I was a painter. And I painted 2 times Mona Lisa. This one is for myself, and the other one I gave to my brother in Germany for his wedding. It was a challenge for me because when went to Louvre, everyone was looking at Mona Lisa, so I thought, why not? I can try it. And somehow I had the pleasure of painting her. When I went to visit my brother and I saw the Mona Lisa, I thought, did I really do it? So I came home and I did again one for myself. Okay, Elon Musk. How many? I have 15 minutes. Elon Musk, and if it will be cut, please forgive me, because I'm not going to put two different ones, and I hope it will let me to do longer, because I have more material. But lately it's stopping at 19 minutes. So Elon Musk, on October 27, he took over the Twitter. November 1st, changed the fee for verification of telling that you are the person that is applying for membership. He laid off so many thousand on November 4. November 6, check down on impersonators. So there was so many who were pretending. Kathy Griffin was even pretending to be Elon Musk, and he didn't have any sense of humor. Even he said it's a free platform, you can speak up your mind. No way. He kicked her out. And November 10, he was warning about bankruptcy. And on November 10 as well, he said that no one can work from home, everyone has to show up at the office. So I wanted to know if he really feels that if there will be a bankruptcy for Twitter. And actually I saw him holding a goblet, symbol of success, and so there is still he will still be achieving some success. So many the value of the Twitter went really down, and the respect for the Twitter is gone. That before, at least we knew that if someone is a little bit too much cuckoo, they will be taking care of them. It's beginning of new adventure for the Twitter. He will be connected with some people that are his family followers, and he will be holding everything with the iron fist. Okay. Again, November 12th, Tiffany, Trump's youngest adult daughter, from Marla Maple. She is her mother from second marriage of Trump and Marla Maple. So Tiffany is going to make, and then so she is going to be married. She is dating that man for a few years, so it's not that spontaneous. He asked her to marry him on the last day of Trump's presidency. So I don't know why would he do that, but somehow and now one day before Trump wants to announce the big thing that he wants to run for presidency, because he said he is going to announce make a big announcement on November 14. And November 14, he is actually subpoenaed to testify for January 6th. So I wanted to know how that will work. I'm still recording. I don't know. Maybe I missed something. So the community, the January 6th community, is going to put a big net trying to catch him. But when I saw the net, I didn't see him being there. So maybe he is not going to show up for the committee to testify in front. just hope they will put the net on him, because they have a ready net, like catch a wild animal. It will be so interesting to see that on Monday. This is this Monday coming. Oh, and I will be live with Hershal. Partnership, so he will be more informative about other people who are his partners. He will do that he was working hard and good harvest. I don't see bad cards for him. Maybe that's good harvest for community January 6th, and they will do a great job working so hard. And they might be catching others, not only Trump. His co-workers, that they were in conspiracy. Patty Thomas is asking if men arrested for murder of 2 girls in Delphi, Indiana, is the correct man. Did someone else was helping him? I saw an old house, like old-fashioned house. I saw a lady dressed very fancy, and something is not clear. Not enough evidence. I didn't see him being the one who did this. I'm afraid that the police is fishing, but they don't have enough information. So I don't know if that will be the case, because the big question mark I had after that, house and that lady, I don't know if he is the real guy who killed those girls, and he is denying. So they might not have enough. There will be a drama. There will be some shaky tower. Intuitively, I probably understand that, and it is that we will be learning eventually. So I will try to follow that story. And Bonnie Curry, I think that's the way I can read your name. 15-year-old foster adopt child missing in Rensselaer, New York. Adopted father is person of interest. Where is Jelic Rainwalker? And it was 15 years ago. He was 12 years old, and now it's 15 years old later. So the adopted father has him for 4 years only as a child. And no, the boy was 15, and it's 12 years later now. So I don't see the closure. I had the feeling that the boy ran away from home, and then he got lost in the forest. I will see what the cards are saying. Yeah, we still will have to wait and wait and wait. Mother and another lady, Queen of Love. They would like to probably have a closure. I don't think they are anyway in the store, but no, we have to wait. I didn't got the clear. It was like a foggy vision, and I know that he was angry and he ran away because he was angry at his stepfather. But that doesn't mean that the stepfather was the one who killed him. Okay. And Petue Vincent shared the information that milk thistle has been used to grow new liver tissue. Yeah, milk. But I was reading that you can't overeat this for too long. So eat for 2 weeks, make a break, and again 2 weeks. And that will be a good thing for, excuse me, even if someone had damaged liver from drinking or being poisoned or drugs, that will be something that will give better outcome, rejuvenating the liver. And Sloppy 51 is giving us great idea how to protect yourself with spray bottle. I have this one, but if the intruder will come, you have to have this close to the door and spray him. And she said, fill it with the ugliest perfumes, the cheapest, and so on. Not bad idea, because if I will put the paint, I thought, well, I will have to repaint the whole entry, and in the winter there is no way I can do that. So it's better to have the spray and spray at his face, because that way he is not going to sue you, because no one is forbidden to spray you with the perfumes. Not a bad idea. I will add the food color to just make him a little bit more colorful. The food color is easy to wash. So under community, if you would like to watch me and Cheryl and me, on Monday at 11 o'clock Mountain Time, the same as it was always posted. Mountain Time, Alberta, Canada. Sometimes you have to just check your time and Alberta, Canada, and on a Google, and it will tell you the time difference. And that way you can see, go to to community page, and link is to live stream. Tracy is always putting the business card, and you can click on it. You don't have to pay for membership or anything like that. But if I will be doing, if that will work with the live stream, I will be very happy, because that way I will have more time on Sundays. And sorry for that, and hopefully it is working, that the video was not stopped. I want to do prayers for peace and safety in the world, peace and safety with the election, that there will be no one upset with the results, because already Pillow Guy is giving crazy ideas. I don't know why they can't stop him from doing this, but he is doing those claims. And for safety for the Ukrainian people, for safety of everyone who is in any kind of danger, any child, any adult, and the kids who are suffering from that virus. We have so many kids sick in Canada. Probably we'll have to wear mask again. That's kind of a subject for us to decide. And hopefully that flu or virus is going to go away soon. But right now it's beginning of the cold weather, and it's still very active, so we want to pray for good outcome of any illnesses, any weakness, or any insecurity. I love you guys, and stay positive, stay safe, and be happy. I said that in Georgia they will come on the chariot, 2 horses together, and I never thought that they will be that together, Walker and whatever. So, but hopefully everything will turn out for the better, and the bad guy will not go too far. Okay? See you. Bye-bye.